Welcome back to San Antonio Living. It is the perfect season for soup, and Chef Krista is here from Krista's Culinary Creations to show us how easy it is to whip up a delicious bowl of soup. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, it smells so good in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I love soup. We are soup people. It's so good. And let's talk some tips first, right?
Yes.
So it's easy to make a base of soup.
Yes.
And then turn it into a bunch of different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's kind of never ending. You can keep adding it, gets a little bit low, and add some more broth, add some more vegetables, add more chicken or beef or whatever you're wanting to make it, thicken it up and make it into a stew.
And it's easy to make ahead and freeze, right?
Absolutely.
So if you make soup, obviously you can't eat it all at the same time. Put it in some plastic containers, pop it into the freezer, and then it's ready for you whenever you need it. It's also a good main dish, right?
Oh, it really is.
You gotta add some things into your soup to make it a little bit more hearty, but perfect main dish.
Yeah.
Let's start over here and let's talk about the various soups we've got.
This is like a chicken pot pie, chicken and dumpling flavor. And a lot of times kids, a lot of times they won't eat vegetables, but if we always are big proponents on getting the kids in the kitchen. Get them in there, add the vegetables that they're gonna like.
You can hide them in there.
And then you can hide a lot of things in creamy, gooey soup. Let them put cheese and bread and stuff like that on there.
What do we have here?
This is just a fancy tomato soup with my new favorite thing, dehydrated. We've got a dehydrator. So this is a dehydrated edible flour.
Oh, fancy.
I know.
I like that.
We can't put glitter on soup.
No,
so,
we cannot.
I had to draw the line. So we had to bring something fun.
And then what do we have here?
This is everybody's favorite broccoli cheddar.
Oh,
soup.
yum.
Yes.
Yum, yum, yum. So good. All right, so what do we have going on in our pot
All
over
right,
here?
so we've got 2 pots going. So if you're gonna do a stew or something thicker, you wanna kind of melt butter, olive oil, put some flour in there and make like a roux.
Okay, and that's gonna help it thicken up?
And that's gonna help it thicken up, and then you add the broth. And then for just like a nice thin soup, you can start with stock.
Okay.
And it's always easy to make homemade stock, but if you don't, then just use whatever your favorite is.
Okay.
And then you could just add whatever vegetables, chicken, and then, Grandma's recipe of chicken soup cures all.
It does.
All the seasonings like turmeric and cloves and garlic and ginger.
That's so important to mention because we want to put all the good stuff into the soup. So ginger, garlic, turmeric?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's a good soup to add turmeric in? Do I put that in my
You
chicken
can
noodle?
put it in anything.
Really?
You really can. You can put it in anything, and it really it doesn't have an overpowering taste.
Okay.
And cloves, they've got really good health properties, but you got to be careful with them because those can overpower.
Okay, good to know, good to know. All right, I want to talk about you a little bit because you've got something new going on with some meal planning. Tell me about the meal planning.
So we have a collection of about 10,000-ish cookbooks, and I thought it would be a nice way to share them with others.
Okay.
So we've kind of opened up a meal planning room.
Okay.
And you don't have to come in. We can do it on the phone, or we can do it over the internet or text message, however. But you can also come in, big comfy chairs, borrow some of our cookbooks. We'll help you with a meal plan and a shopping list.
I love that.
And just kind of like come over to Grandma's house. And
That's so fun.
And then we've got a lot of ingredients for sale as well.
Okay.
And then we always are going to have meals available that you can take something with you.
That's right. So if we want to come and do some meal planning, do we need to let you know in advance?
It's definitely appointments, and we'll go over all the medical histories and any special dietary plans that people
love that.
Especially in New Year's, people are making resolutions and they don't necessarily know what to do except salads, and you only can eat salads so many times a day.
So many. Yes, I know. Something else that's new, if you find yourself wanting something for dinner or for lunch that's actually homemade and not fast food, you have partnered with DoorDash?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
It's a brand new, we just signed the deal with them. So it's going to be probably a week or so before we get all the things set up.
But can DoorDash some of your prepared menu items right to the house?
Cupcakes, birthday cakes, some of those things that we're gonna, those staple items we're gonna have available.
Awesome, very good. Krista, always good to see you.
Always nice to see you as well.
We'll put some of the recipes on our Facebook page so you can whittle up some soup for the season. If you'd like to connect with Krista and get that meal planning service, you can find her at 7824 Mainland Drive. Her phone number is 210-422 602-7026, and you can find her on Facebook at Krista's Culinary Creations.